Alright, so we're checking out the only game that allows you to hire the worst doctors that end up killing all of your patients, only so that you can send them to the autopsy room that you also own, allowing you to fund your entire hospital with the death of the people that you're supposed to save. It's Project Hospital. More double-dipping medical malpractice, dammit. So Project Hospital has a new DLC coming out that added a bunch of stuff, including the autopsy room. They asked if I would show it off. I'm sorry. So what you're supposed to use this for is when you diagnose people wrong, this allows you to see the mistakes that you made. But what I want to use it for is to automatically just kill everyone that my doctors deal with and then send their bodies to the autopsy room that I also own, allowing me to generate revenue in 2 different ways off of a single person's death. On the plus side, there's also a pharmacy and a gift shop. A day in my hospital begins as most days do, with all of the most incompetent people in the world suddenly finding themselves with employment. Patient care, 48%. Garbage. Patient care, 17%. Now we're talking. I like that you can also change the overall certainty of your entire hospital. There's medium, there's high, and there's low. That's right, everyone. I don't want you to shoot too high now. Sarah Miller's over here. She's like, my parents never told me I would be able to make a career out of disappointing people. I appreciate that I can even hire a janitor that's a total failure. Okay, this is like hitting blackjack over in the casino. You never see this. 2 doctors with 0% in all their skills. What is this, like a husband and wife combination? You're both hired. Okay. So our plan of making sure that everyone inevitably dies due to being treated incorrectly is going well. We also have to make a room for them to eventually get wheeled to so that their bodies can be used to make us money. I'll hire a couple more failures just because I can. Whoa, 2% diagnosis. You're shooting for the stars there, Lisa. Paul's patient care is 5%. This is the kind of guy where the doctor is like, yes, our nurse Paul will be taking care of you. And Paul's standing behind the doctor, glaring at you, salivating. My plan is, if everyone wears red, then the blood won't show up. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep the surgery scrubs as blue because I kind of do want the blood to show up. Richard Hill, you have absolutely no qualifications to be a chief doctor. Congratulations, you're hired. Oh, nice. This game put the autopsy table right next to the body fridges. Thank God for alphabetical orders. This is easy to find. Autopsy equipment. It's probably just one of those $15 Walmart kitchen knife sets. A pumpkin plant. There, everyone actually has to file through my pumpkin patch now to get anywhere. You can just have like a random mug. How many of these can I put down on the desks? Radiology, 2%. Why did you even take this job? I like how he's a master scientist. The bar's real low. I'm kind of curious what it means when all of these candidates have advanced biochemistry, except for one of them. Means that you get a job. Oh, we got another person for the 0% club. Hell yes. Okay, this is a super important part of the entire hospital. This is the intensive care unit. When we screw everything up, these are the last line of defenses for everyone else. First things first, put everything on low. Ma'am, you have a 10% and a 6% diagnosis. Congratulations, welcome to the team. I think the thing that blows my mind is that this lady is actually worse than this guy, but she's the only person that can become the chief doctor. I can actually use the find new candidates to just cycle through everyone until I find someone that catches my eye. It looks like janitors are optional, so I think I'm just gonna stop hiring them altogether. I kind of want the hospital to be as bloody as possible. Really brings out the highlights of the sterile white environment. Oh God, you can make your own characters. Linda Adams? No, your name is Linda Killmaster. Occupation, failure. Oh hell yes, when your doctor has blue hair, that's when you know. She's gonna be 99 years old. Oh, look at these perks over here. Comforting, diagnostic genius, practical diagnosis, unpleasant, dirty feet. Yeah, let's pick all these here. She's gonna be a gamer. Oh, thank God, the insurance company Liver TY can be contacted to send patients. I love that their symbol is a pill being cracked open with money pouring out of it. God, that's so appropriate. Cheapo care, oopsie corp. Hello, Daniel. You know the cream of the crop, you're the curdles in the milk. I saw patient care at 1% and I was in love at first sight. Surgeons need to have the highest in operative skill, like a 0%. I need a space for the autopsy room. You know what? I think I'll just get rid of the janitor area. All right, yeah, I need all this space. I'm nuking all this stuff to make space for our autopsy area. We need plenty of it. I'm sure some of this stuff was probably important, but it's not gonna bring in more money than delicious autopsies. See, it's like waiting room over here? Nope. Garbage. Get out of here. Starting to get a little tight in here. Hopefully there's not too much traffic with all the bodies that are gonna be going in and out. What is this giant crack in our foundation? God, I need an on-call room too? Bastards just want everything. Yeah, no one's using this room. And yeet. Fits like a glove. Only the finest pathologist for our autopsies. 64%. No, I'm sure we can do better. 6%. Is there any way for me to fit more autopsy tables in here? There we go. A little bit of Tetris. I mean, it says it works. Cram those bodies in there like sardines. I could totally get another morgue table in here too. Not sure how the hell that fits, but whatever. Like a corner or something, I can put one of these. I could totally squeeze one more of these in here. Hell yes. That's right, everyone. Get to work. I see you're busy watching YouTube on how to do your job. Actually, I probably shouldn't allow this. You might get too good at it. This guy just walked into the hospital. He's like, what the hell is this? Yes, David Miller, head right in. The doctor will kill you now. He has a fever and abdominal pain. All right, yes, sir. Go ahead and have a seat while I attempt to strangle you with your own tie. This lady over here is like, my arm hurts. And this guy's like, take your shirt off. Way to keep those lawsuits rolling in, David. Patient is collapsing. Here we go. Anyone gonna help this lady? She's literally collapsed right in front of your diagnosis office. You do anything about that? Oh, maybe her fellow patron will help her out. All right, maybe not. This guy over here is like, I'm too busy trying to get this girl to take her shirt off. All right, apparently we're attempting chest compressions. I would love to have my very first autopsy in like the first 8 minutes of game. Let's see, it could be any one of these possible diagnoses. As always, our job is to go with the most expensive one. Why? Because we get paid no matter what happens to this one. Hold on, I have something that can probably save this woman. Can you block in this stretcher with plants? Hold on. Feel the healing power of these green plants. Damn it, you just went right over my plants. All right, we're starting with the defibrillation. Hey, it worked. Damn it. This lady is like, you might want to hit her again, just in case. What are they doing? Are they just like arguing over her body? Is she still alive or is she dying? Patient number 2 is collapsing. This lady was like, the pumpkins, the pumpkins. I love that my doctors are like, I could be flying a kite, but instead I'm over here taking care of dying people. It could be anything here. So I needed more doctors because people are gonna start leaving, and I don't want them to leave because then I can't kill them. When I found the chosen one, Mary Moore, has a 0% in everything. Mary, you are the one. Holy shit, I spoke too soon. Michael Thomas. Man, we got people collapsing all over this hospital. So far, I don't think that a single person has come in without collapsing. Patient died. Perfect. I still love the fact that you get patient died with an unhappy face. Margaret died. It's time to get our pathologist some experience. Yeah, go ahead and send her in for the autopsy. I love this post-mortem examination of the patient's body to uncover the remaining hidden symptoms and the cause of death. Discomfort low. Discomfort on an autopsy. You can rename the people. Some people see a woman named Margaret Davis. I see someone named $. I like that her satisfaction is at a 4 out of 5 stars, even though she died. All right, $. It may be a little tight in the autopsy area. Don't mind that. We're still doing some renovations. Hold on, can I get a plant in here? There you go, Margaret. It'll remind you of the hallway where you died. Here is our highly skilled pathologist, Judy Davis. Watch as she washes her hands, which is the only thing that she remembers from medical school. All right, let's see. Looks like a pizza pie in here. Could be negligence, could be lupus. Not really sure. Looking at your skeleton here, it appears that they have replaced most of your organs with Legos. $2,600 for the autopsy, hell yes! Well, the autopsy is back. What do you know? The patient got incorrectly diagnosed. Although, to be fair, the person making this diagnosis has a 20% in her diagnosis and a 9% in pathology. How do I know I can trust you, Judy? Is there anything else I can get rid of up here? I'd really like to get a gift shop right next to the morgue. I feel like all this stuff here is pretty important, but honestly, I don't care. A gift shop is way more important than all this crap. Yep. Okay, good news is I just found a place for the pharmacy and the gift shop. Bad news is I had to remove the bathroom in order to do it. All right, who got their pharmacy degree in World of Warcraft? 6%. Now this lady's a raider. Our hospital is so amazing that even our gift shops have the biggest jackasses of all time. That's right, our gift shop has such fantastic items as t-shirts, fresh produce, and the skull of your loved one that we extracted in our autopsy. Mary Garcia, says that they can't diagnose her because we don't have the right equipment. When in doubt, pick a stroke. Employee got drunk last night. He'll probably do better today. My God, 2 employees got drunk last night. All right, supposedly today's gonna be a very busy day, so hopefully we can make more money. Monitored patient is collapsing. Smells like $2,600. This lady's like, hey, how you doing? Margaret's like, I'm dying. I think the best part of this is that my night staff is really incompetent compared to my day staff. Long wait for examination. You're retired, you get all the time in the world. Margaret, how many times do you need to collapse before you finally die? Save a patient after 3 collapses, I got an objective. I like how the objective that I completed was save the patient after 3 collapses, and she ended up dying anyway. Sounds like an autopsy. Oh, $signs is finished. You can now send the body to funeral services. Okay. This poor lady. She's like, it's another day of putting the knife to people. Man, this lady's spraying blood all over the place. Just walks right through it. No clear diagnosis. We can handle this. Tennis elbow, carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. Another incorrect diagnosis. Oh, we only got $800 from this one. Patient is collapsing. Excellent. Gonna be pretty hard for me to kill everyone if you guys keep picking just like the same lady? What I was gonna say is it's gonna be really difficult for me to kill everyone if you guys keep picking correct diagnoses. Why do you keep taking her shirt on and off? What are you doing? It's like getting an eye exam. It's like on, off, A or B. I'm not gonna lie, Robert Hall is here for the pharmacy. He looks crazy. He's over here like, give me them pills. Man, everyone needs pills up in here. Floors are starting to get kind of gooey. There's no clear diagnosis. Don't say that. I like how some of these potentials are a foot injury or a jaw injury. These are 2 completely different things. Let's go with the jaw injury. Employee leveled up. How? You know your hospital is legit when it's growing mold from all the blood in it. So, do I have to have janitors? Doesn't look like I do. I'll never get tired of half of my employees coming in drunk for work. Only 4 wrongly diagnosed people. We need to get this up. These are rookie numbers. I like how the morgue is the 2nd most profitable thing that we have in the entire place. Stop cleaning, you're fired. All right, we got a collapsing patient. Okay, we got 2 collapsing patients. I'm gonna pick that one. We're making a fortune on pills because our diagnosis is always wrong for everyone, so they just end up with more pain. God, they're always wrong. This lady has balls of steel. She's playing solitaire right in the middle of the entire workforce over here. She's like, I know who my boss is. I don't give a shit. The patient's condition was critical. I know. All right, guys, let's try and get a couple more dollars on this autopsy this time. All right, spin the wheel. Big whammy. Come on, $440. They're getting cheaper. Sweet, because I got rid of all the janitors, the blood spray just stays on the ground. I like how you're allowed to just put the ambulances wherever you want. Okay, we've got an epidemic that's happening right now. Oh God. Oh God, there's so much blood all over the floor over here. What happened? This game is unrealistic. Do you know why? Because there's 2 full things of hand sanitizer right here. Man, we selling medicine like candy bars up in here. All right, here come the ambulances. Very injured people coming in here. Gonna need only the best doctors on this, which we don't have, because we really don't have any doctors that are even remotely good. All right, we're just gonna go down the line here and pick some injuries. An aortic aneurysm, malaria. Yeah, whatever, let's go with that one. All right, it's been like 12 hours since we've killed anyone, so let's make sure to make this count. This lady has been shocked so many times at this point. I gotta hand it to my staff. They're really good at torturing people. They're keeping this lady just barely on the cusp of death. There we go, to the autopsy room, damn it. I actually don't have any night nurses, so this lady's dead body has been sitting over here for 2 hours? This lady's dead body has now been sitting here for like 6 hours. No real reason to clean up this blood because she's already dead, so she won't know. It's blowing my mind how we're killing more and more people, and yet our profits are going up and up. These blood spatters are like rabbits, they're multiplying. People are collapsing left and right over here. Look at this. Collapsing, collapsing, collapsing. All right, Sarah. What kind of insurance you got? Damn it. Don't get me wrong, we're still gonna extract as much out of you as we can with the autopsy. Okay, so this is sick. So this lady's dead body is in the room right next to this guy who's being treated. And again, because there's no night nurses, her dead body will sit there until 8 a.m. All right, now we have 2 people right next to one another. All right, sir, listen, there's 3 rooms and there's 2 dead bodies. You're messing up the chi here. I think we might finally get the twofer I wanted. Hold on, let me hire another autopsy person. Yeah, 9%, you're good enough. Unnecessary surgery, $20,000 penalty, Jesus. All right, survey says, hey, $1,480. I think one of the sickest things that I've realized now is that our autopsies are one of the most beneficial things that we're doing here. The cost to run it is so low and the profit margin is so high. Got another one done. This is actually the first guy that we killed. He was worth $1,200. I can't even tell what blood puddle is his because there's so much blood everywhere. The downstairs looks like a haunted house from Halloween Horror Nights. It's filled with blood and ass everywhere. Well, we did it. I didn't think that I would be able to pull us out of debt, but we legitimately made a money-making hospital just by killing our own patients and then charging money for the autopsies. This is the best racket in the world. And hey folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Project Hospital. Until next time, stay foxy, much love.